Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the Thrive Guide world. Welcome back. How has everybody been doing? I've been catching up on the guide all day. Well, great. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I hope it was insightful, if not entertaining at the least. You're doing good today? Well, glad to hear it. How about everybody else? It is the weekend. Hallelujah. Yeah, this week's been a rough one for me, but it's all good. We finally made it to the weekend. Anyway, you're in episode 10. You're doing pretty good. Sweet. I haven't put out too many episodes quite yet. I think we're on number 18 now that we've just put out. So if you guys haven't seen that, then today might be a little bit of a spoiler, but it'll probably be fine. Anyway, let's hop into the game, shall we? This is the one that I want. And I want to be able to see the chat because I still only have the one screen. Sad day. Sadness noises. Anyway, here we are in the world. Oh, it's good to be back. Today we are going to be doing a bit of castle building. We do need to get me a second monitor, I agree. Let's see, what can we throw into this chest that we can also take with us? I think we'll need a bunch of basalt, because I want to use some basalt as well in this. I think that'll be pretty cool. Let's do some polished basalt, because polished basalt always looks better. And I think we should get ourselves a stone cutter as well and bring that over. Let's see, how do you make that? I always forget. I don't have every crafting recipe memorized. Shocked noises. You love polished basalt? Me too. Why can't I figure out how to make a stone cutter? This is embarrassing. Here it is. Oh, because it's a single word. Oh, just a couple pieces of stone and a piece of iron. That's not hard at all. Let's grab a iron ingot, 3 stone, and we can make ourselves a stone cutter. This will be nice for us once we get there. We can store a lot of the materials and get them at a pretty high rate of return. So let's head out to the build site, shall we? See if we can't slot ourselves in those trees. Oh yeah. Flying at this fast is kind of scary, because if you mess up and hit something, you're pretty much toast. So here's the build site. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do here. This is where our castle's going to go. And if we wanted, we could even move out this wall a little bit to make that courtyard bigger. Yeah, the quality of recording is so much better now. I don't know, do you think we should just leave this wall how it is? Should we move it at all? Let's check it out. So here is the bay that we want to build with. You think it's good? Yeah, it's probably good. It's a pretty big courtyard. I mean, it's not huge, but it's big enough, you'd think, for like a couple like caravans or something if they were coming through here. I know that's silly, but I like to think of the lore. And here's our creeper crater. Okay, let's go start over here on one of the walls. I'm thinking we're probably going to want to incorporate some of the warped woods and the nether woods for the towers and some of the other buildings. So we're not going to work with them yet because we don't have very much. I don't even know if we have any warped materials, but I think we have everything we need for the walls. So I'm going to set up a little area here where we can have our little base of operations. Can plop down all of our building materials. Did you see the Minecraft Steve update for Smash Bros? Yes, I did. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not the biggest Smash Bros fan, just because I don't know, I just haven't really gotten into it that much, but I think it's a lot of fun. And it'll be even more fun now that Steve has been added. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so we're going to want a bunch of this polished Blackstone. And we're going to need the polished Blackstone bricks as well. We want to have that on our hotbar. We'll want a bunch of the polished basalt as well. Have that on our hotbar. And it's a high skill cap game. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not a high skilled person, but oh well. Let's make some, yeah, I don't get super competitive, so I don't like Smash Bros as much as some people might, but that's okay. Let's make some Blackstone stairs, and we'll probably make some walls as well. Should we make some slabs? I don't think we'll need any at the moment. Did I see the flying skills through the trees? I guess you're right. Oh, we should make some of this, the pig faces. Those are always fun. We can do a lot with these, and we'll make us some stairs as well, like that. So today's going to be quite a bit of inventory juggling, but that's all right. The tree dodging is pretty important. Yeah, I'd say so, but that's just me. So I'm going to take out a bit of this wall area so that we can layer in some of the polished basalt. Polished Blackstone, I mean. I think that looks good. So we're going to kind of checker this in. You didn't realize you used diamond tools to get netherite tools. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that diamond has now become obsolete because of the nether update, but I don't think so. Diamond is still very much an important part of the game, so I don't expect that'll be going anywhere. Nighttime already? Man, I feel like the day cycle is so fast on this game. As you guys might realize, the villages over here, I kind of want to keep those villagers as much as we can, so I'm going to try and sleep as often as we can so that we don't spawn any like zombie raids or anything, because yes, that's a thing. What's your method with the block placing? Random or is it systematic? With the block, I assume you mean the block placing of the polished Blackstone versus the Blackstone bricks. I want to make this primarily out of Blackstone bricks, but I do want to kind of speckle in the polished Blackstone. I think they look pretty good as a highlight block. So it's kind of pseudo-random with a heavy bias on the polished Blackstone bricks. So because nothing is really truly random unless you get into like weather patterns and stuff. But that's besides the point. I'm getting ahead of myself. So nothing too special here, just a lot of block placing, I guess. What have I done today? Not enough is the answer. But it's okay. We'll work on this section for right now. I think that'll look good. So I think I'm going to go through with the polished basalt. Feels not enough, feels like a default setting. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, and then now we can go through and fill in the rest. Fill in the blanks, I guess. All right, this is turning out pretty good, I think. Is there a feather falling enchantment? Yes, there is. In fact, we have feather falling 4 on our boots. That is like one of my favorite enchantments because I fall all the time. I'm kind of a klutz. So definitely a must-have in my book. You need that one? Hey, me too. Super helpful with the dragon fight. You are 100% correct. Yeah, the dragon fight is kind of sketchy. Not my favorite thing in the game, but a lot of people really love it. So, and definitely it's one of the only ways to get to the end game loot. So, gotta do it. It's necessary evil. Dragon figgot. That almost sounds really bad. Hello, Hayline. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? How's your day been? Don't worry about it. We're glad you're here. You had to finish some chemistry homework before you could do the fun stuff. Chemistry homework is the fun stuff. Oh, I'm sorry your day's been long. How's that looking, do you think? If we look at it over here. Is there too much polished basalt? Polished basalt? Well, I think that's looking okay. Maybe this dip is a little bit too much. Maybe we need to make that a little bit more gradual. Don't touch my English. We talked about nuclear chemistry in those lectures. Fun! Nuclear chemistry is the crazy stuff that is really weird. I'm more Taiwanese than American anymore. Fair enough. We all have our language barrier, right? Cow in the middle is like, this is my castle now? Pretty much, yeah. Oh man, we're already out of Blackstone. That was fast. And now there's Taiwanese in the chat and I don't understand. We'll take some more polished basalt because it looks like we're out of that as well. Polished Blackstone. Oh man, there's lots of languages in the chat now. I'm lost. How do you even type that out? That's pretty much my my question. Okay, how am I gonna get back up here? Just like that. Haha. Okay, we are back to the construction mode. He has roasted cod. What am I eating? Yeah, it's fish. Cooked cod. The Guardian farm puts out so much fish that like when I ran out of all my cooked beef, I just have so much fish. So that, yeah, that's all I'm eating now. So this looks pretty good. I like that dip there in the water. I think that definitely we want to keep that, but I didn't want it so dramatic. But I'm thinking that looks pretty good right now. I think we can go along. Well, right now we've got to go sleep. Ew, fish? What are you talking about? Fish is the best. Your Spanish makes me feel dumb. It's okay. Your Cantonese made me feel dumb. Just kidding. It didn't actually make me feel dumb. Keep speaking it. It's a talent, for sure. Mandarin. Sorry. Thanks for correcting me. That moment when I said I wouldn't let it get dark because of the villages, and then I'm still working in the dark. Goodness gracious, I'm such a hypocrite. There's still one of these villagers' beds. Speak Tagalog for us? Maybe another time. I'm more of an English speaker. As you can tell by my Western American accent. The characters are generally the same. Good to know. How long did it take you to learn that language? I assume it's not your first language. If it is, then probably 2 years. The way they are spoken is the difference. Did not know that. That's cool. Mandarin has 4 tones while Cantonese has 9. Interesting. Yeah, you would know better than I do. Took you the full 2 years before you got the language confidently. Yeah, pretty much the same. Languages are hard stuff. You're waiting for him to say literally something? You guys really want me to say something that bad, eh? Do it. Fine. What do you guys want me to say? Peer pressure in the chat. That's what's happening here. Whoa, somebody here speaks 3 languages? I wish I spoke 3 languages. The zombie sounds waterlogged. It is waterlogged, actually. It is a variant of the zombie called the drowned. Look at these guys right here. They're kind of a pain in the backside, to be honest. But that's besides the point, I guess. Man, now I got off. I have to go get my way back onto the wall. I'm liking this wall. It's looking pretty impressive. I think we got a long way to go, though. And right now, I'm just working on the shape of the wall, and then we'll worry about like decorating the exterior of it as well. Because I've brought a bunch of polished basalt as well as like some stairs and some walls. I think it'll be a good time decorating. How did you see those? I don't know, I guess intuition. I just heard gurgling and was laughing. Yeah, pretty much. How tall is the wall gonna be? I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm just kind of going till I feel like, yeah, that's a castle wall. Right now we're not there yet. Because I mean, like, it's a wall for sure, but like, I don't see anybody like, I don't know, if you think of like Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. By the way, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. It is definitely an educational film. It's a good one. Anyway, like the walls where like the soldiers will be on top of the battlements and such. I feel like that's going to be a lot higher than this wall currently is right now. But we'll get there. Can we train villagers to post up there and be archers? I mean, we can definitely post villagers up here. I don't know if we can train them to be archers. What we could do is we could recruit a bunch of pillagers. Pillagers are a type of hostile variant of villagers. They're like bandits, if you will. And they some of them have crossbows, and we could post a couple of those on top of these walls. I think that would be kind of fun. You can trap them in minecarts so they are forced for eternal servitude. Basically, yeah, that's how we solve our problems. You should train them in the art of taunting. You know what is right. I take it you've seen Monty Python. That's funny. Oh, most definitely. Good sir. What a classic movie. Do you guys like this change of pace with the stream? I know the last few streams have just been collecting resources. So this, I don't know, this is kind of a nice break to just be building. Right up there with Princess Bride. Yes. Oh, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Princess Bride has a special place in my heart. They should put ROUS in Minecraft. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would be kind of scary. They kind of already have something kind of like that. The Silverfish is a kind of rat type hostile creature that attacks you. This is a fun change of pace. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You don't believe they exist. Oh, the amount of awesome that's happening in the chat right now. It's unreal. Yep, chomp. Silverfish, why have you never heard of this? So silverfish are kind of an annoying mob. Maybe that's why you've never heard of it. Nobody really likes them. They're not really good for much in the way of like experience farms and such. So there are silverfish spawners in the end portals. Hold on a moment while I find. Yeah, pretty much. They do have silverfish spawners that generate naturally with end portals. They're like that little spawner that I'm not sure if you remember. It was very brief that I broke when we were first lighting the end portal. But they're just really annoying. They burrow themselves into the stone. And so sometimes when you're mining, you'll on and accidentally run into one of those pieces of stone and they'll jump out and attack you. And they do like half a heart, maybe a couple hearts if you don't have any armor on. So they're really annoying. I don't personally like them that much. But they are in the game. So we live with it, right? Oh no! Oh man. I fell off. Oh, we're down here. Let's check this out. How does this look? I think that looks pretty good. This will definitely be a good zombie deterrent. Assuming we light up all of our structures. There's a cave right there. That's cool. Coming along nicely. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I think it's coming along pretty nice as well. We always seem to end up over here when it's nighttime. Maybe it's just the pace we're going at. Yes, we are going to make it like a true castle, and there's going to be the battlements on top where the people can walk back and forth and the soldiers can kind of like be patrolling. That's my idea with it. That would be the smart thing to do, and I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. Hey, Kitsy99, I hope I didn't slaughter your name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flow. Thank you so much. That really helps out the channel, and I am super happy. Hope you are enjoying yourself and are excited for the weekend. I know I am. Welcome, welcome. Looks like we're running out of Blackstone as well. Yeah, we're out. Oh man, gonna have to go get some more. You know what? Okay, I'll put my bed in my inventory so I can have it with me at all times. How are we doing on polished Blackstone? I guess we have a little bit. You like the bed strip mining in the nether, by the way? We can definitely do that on a stream if you want. I do need to get myself some more netherite as well as like some nether gold ore and such. So if you guys enjoyed that and want to see that on a live stream, I can definitely make that happen. I rather enjoy it as well. It's not the best method per se. It's pretty good for early game and even late game depending on how much you're willing to spend. It's definitely the least expensive way to build, to mine in the nether for netherite. The best way I would probably say is probably using TNT, because you can just make a crap ton of TNT and then light it all at once, and then it'll just blow up so much. It's just way worth your time if you can spare all the gunpowder for it. But right now we don't have that much gunpowder. Creepers are kind of a rare occurrence here because I sleep all the time. So that is definitely something we're gonna have to fix in the near future. I do have an idea I want to work on for a mob farm. Now that a lot of the building and such, the castle is started and everything. So I think in one of the coming episodes we'll build a mob farm so that we can harvest a bunch of gunpowder and rotten flesh and bones and such, because we ran out of bone meal as well. Also, TNT eats your RAM. You're right. Basically, that's the reason why we don't use it. It's okay. I should have enough RAM that it hopefully won't be that big of a deal. In my old computer, it definitely would have been a big deal. I'm pretty excited about this build as well. I'm really happy about how the progress that it's coming so far, and I hope it will end up the way I want it to be. This is hopefully going to be like the biggest settlement. Yeah, so this is going to be like where all of the lore originates from the world and stuff. It's kind of like the biggest city, the biggest settlement, and it's probably going to be honestly where we spend the most amount of our time, because I'm going to build the storage system, like a huge storage system over there. It's going to be a beast to design, but it'll be fun. It's going to take so much Blackstone. Yep, that's why we built the piglin bartering farm, and hopefully I can figure out some of the quirks. I think I figured out the quirk where it was just like dropping on top of the blocks around the build instead of onto the sticky piston that would then launch them across the iceway. So I think our collection mechanism is up to par, but every once in a while the piglins just like randomly won't take the gold, and it'll just go through and filter into the system. I'm not sure if we're going to have to entirely scrap our design, or if we can fix that with like a hotfix or something like that. I'm not sure, because it worked when I tested it in creative just fine. Like I was putting loads and loads and loads of gold into the system, and it wasn't having a hard time at all. So I don't know. Are we going to have to move your house and stuff into the castle? We are going to have to move a lot of our things, but I am going to leave the farmhouse there as kind of like a monument to how where we came from, you know, like this is where we started. I think I want to leave that as part of the as part of our world's lore. But we are going to move a significant portion of our things into the new storage system. We'll probably keep some things in the farmhouse, just like farming stuff, like maybe all of our seeds and wheat and things like that are kind of expected to be in a farmhouse. Let's see, how's that doing? Is that big enough, do you think? Nah, needs to be bigger, right? Is the castle on the mainland or on another island? It is on the mainland. Yep, so we are currently, at least as far as I know, this might be a gigantic island, but we've got some extreme hills biomes over there. We got the jungle biome over there. Even past that, we have a desert over there, and this plains biome, which extends fairly for a decent distance over there. And there's a spruce forest, looks like. Yeah, so this is the mainland, at least as much as it can be. Bigger is better, pretty much. Yeah, we want this castle to be massive. Good for diversity. That's what I'm thinking. I like this area. Pretty much as soon as we saw it, I fell in love with this spot. We were thinking about a spot that was a couple hundred blocks in that direction past that ice spikes biome. I don't know if you can see that in the stream. But we were thinking about building it over there. There was a village, and we were like, this is perfect. But then we ran into this spot at the end of the stream, and it's like, nah, bro, this is perfect. Sorry, y'all, I don't have any music on the stream. I know a lot of other people have music, and it's much more fun to listen to music. I just haven't been able to figure out how to add it to Twitch yet, because like they're very strict with their copywriting and stuff, so like you can't play any music that has been copyrighted, and so we have to be careful with what kind of music we add to the stream. So, sorry. Hopefully in the near future we will figure that out. But as for right now, you're just stuck listening to me. Sorry. Yeah, they're kind of a pain. Oh well. Let's keep going. Bet you could get away with general piano, Minecraft menu music. I guess that's true. We could probably turn on the default music in the game. Let me see if we can do that. If we go into our settings. Oh, I forget what we're even looking for. Audio. We can turn the music up to 50% or something like that. I'll have to remember to turn that off when I'm done because I don't play with the settings that much. Oh, what am I doing? Can you guys hear that? You love the Minecraft music. I do too. I think it's good. In most of my videos, I have the Minecraft music on, but I don't ever play with it on. I usually add it in afterwards when I'm editing, because it would be really awkward if I was in the middle of playing, like in the middle of a song, and then I cut the video, and then went to go start a different clip. Then the music would just jump awkwardly, and that's not very fun. So I usually add it in afterwards. But I agree, the music in Minecraft is really awesome. I love it. Man, I picked up my bed and I'm not even going to use it. Seriously though, everybody needs to think about that, because the awkward jumps in music is frustrating. Hello, village nitwit. I don't want to hit you because I don't want to incur the wrath on any iron golems. But the nitwits were basically the bane of my existence during the iron farm episode. It's all good. Did I add one right here? I don't know if I did. Anyway, we'll add one right there. Might as well, right? Nitwits are everyone's name. I have honestly been thinking about getting like a green robe or something like that, and using that as my Halloween costume. I could be a village nitwit for Halloween. Like that would be pretty fun. The thing that convinced me to buy Minecraft all the years ago was the music. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with the music in Minecraft, just how calming it is and such. Awesome. What all farms do you have? Are you going to be moving any of them to your new base of operations? I will be moving some of them. If you want, we can do a quick little tour of what we've got going. What farms have I built? So back here, right there, I have the Guardian farm. That is basically the beast of all experience farms on the Bedrock edition. It's pretty amazing. I can get like to level 30 from level 0 to level 30 experience in like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So pretty amazing. I have this set up here, so we have the ocean monument honestly right above us. Oh goodness. Yikes. Don't want to tangle with any of those guys. Yeah, don't fall. Too late. Anyway, those guys will despawn when I leave, but we have a temple underneath this ocean monument, and we marked out all the 25 spawning locations for the guardians in this area, and we built nether portals there that will ship them all to the nether and then shove them into a trident killer blender, and that can harvest all of the experience from them. And I also have this lovely safety switch that turns the farm off, so I'm not destroying my world whenever I'm over here. So that's how I've been getting all my experience and how I've been mending up all of my tools and elytra and such. Over here we have the iron farm, which has just 20 villagers and their workstations. And then we have some water streams pushing all the iron golems into this kill mechanism here. And then you can see this is really an awesome farm. It just pumps out the iron. Super nice. This one we built in, it was 2 episodes ago in the YouTube series. And this is our zombified piglin farm. We can flip it on if you want really quick. We flip that on, it turns on a clock, which then spawns in a whole bunch of zombified piglins. And then we can turn that off and then flip this lever and it will munch up all of those zombified piglins for us and give us a whole bunch of gold. So this has been a really powerful farm because of our piglin farm that we've built. Well, thank you. I think they're pretty good. I spent a lot of time designing and building them. The iron farm and the guardian farm I did not design entirely by myself. Those were concepts from different YouTubers, and then I modified them so that they would work for my situation. As well as this farm, this was actually a carbon cut copy from somebody else. This is just a generic sugarcane farm that uses a rapid fire circuit to when this block is updated, it fires a rapid fire circuit, which then goes along and fires all these pistons, breaking them into and collecting them into the chests. You can see it works pretty well. We haven't been around the farmhouse for a while, so it hasn't been really generating all that much. But I have some bamboo planted, I think, in this one. And yeah, it pumps out a crap ton of bamboo. So this one's been just kind of going in the background. It's a really good early game farm. Yes, and the bartering farm. That one is pretty awesome as well. One of my favorites, honestly. So this farm I also designed and built myself. So that's why it doesn't work as well as some other people's farms. Goodness gracious, all the ghasts are gonna kill me. It's okay, we got this. So we have a whole bunch of piglins that are name tagged and put into this spot. I don't want that guy to kill me because I don't have a gold helmet on. Anyway, we have 9 of them in here. We could do more. I just did 9 because that's how many name tags I had at the time. And we have this circuit here that will, when we have gold loaded into the back of this dropper, it will use a observer clock to pump gold into the chamber, which the piglins will then inspect and then barter with us. And we also have another circuit that at the same time fires a sticky piston with a gold block to anger the piglins, and that causes them to trade instantly. And then once they trade, all of their items will drop onto that block right there, which then has another sticky piston which pushes all of the items really fast along this ice stream and then collects them into our buffer storage system here. So you can see we get quite a bit out of this. For every 1 ingot, we'll get 9 different barters from them. So I rather like that farm. It's super nice. Anyway, I hope you liked the tour. We don't have too much on because we've only really started the series. We're on episode 18, so... Anyway. I've tried coming up with... You've never tried coming up with my own build? It's too complicated? That's intense. Yeah. It is... It's a fun pastime. I've only recently started trying to design my own farms when I started this series. I haven't really been that much into designing myself until recently, and I don't know. I think it's been really fun. It's been kind of out of my comfort zone, but it's been a lot of fun doing the research and then figuring out how to build them. And yeah, just like Janice, I can't ever say your username, Reese. Sorry. Just like Reese was saying, if you go to my YouTube channel, there should be a link in my Twitch channel here. You can see all my tutorials for all of these builds, so you can build them in your own world. Man, this wall is looking pretty good. If I don't say so myself. Oof. Recently found the channel. I didn't know you had tutorials for all these though. Yep, they are all over the channel. Basically, it's just kind of a let's play tutorial, so we just go over the progress. If I have any tutorial things, then I'll definitely include them, but it's a good time. This is a pretty fun hobby. I like the music touch. Thank you. Was it Reese or was it Kitsy that suggested that? I don't remember. But thank you. It really adds a lot. And it's free music. Wasn't Reese? It's got to be Kitsy then. I hope I'm saying that name right. I'm really not the best at usernames. I'm very bad with pronouncing usernames. I slaughter them. You got it right the first try? Well, good. Your tag is impossible to pronounce. Yeah, I've tried a few times on separate occasions, and I can never get it right. I wonder if we sleep right here, if we'll fall off the castle when we wake up. No, hey, that's a first. I put that in the right spot, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, in the last episode of our series, we went through laying all the foundations for this castle. So I kind of walked you guys through how I think about planning out builds and such, and honestly I think planning them out is the hardest part. It always takes me forever to figure out the plans and stuff. Zig ins Sai. Okay. Just say Ziggy most of the time. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, plans are what I struggle with too. So don't feel bad. You're not alone. Just ask my wife. I was literally stewing over the plans of this castle for a week or so. And I find that writing down on paper is a really great way to kind of gather your thoughts. So like using pen and paper. I know that sounds like schoolwork, but it makes it kind of fun, I guess. I think. Oh, and we're out. Oh, looks like we have some Blackstone. Perfect. We have a little bit left. Oh man, I'm using the polished Blackstone. I gotta stop looking at chat. Just kidding. Chat, don't stop. You guys are awesome. Chat is where the fun is. Yeah, that's why I'm always looking at it. That emoji that just came up, it's like that clapping hands. I totally thought that was feet. I was like, why did you put feet in the chat? Just because I'm illiterate. Do we not have any more? Oh, we're out of our polished Blackstone. So I think this is looking pretty good. Maybe we'll go like 2 more layers and then we'll start to decorate this sucker. Yeah, that's looking like a solid castle wall. Okay, now you put a foot in the chat. Silly, silly, silly. You inadvertently caught a horse? I did? Where? Oh, inside of the castle? Yeah, it'll probably despawn, unfortunately. But we'll have to get us some horses with some saddles and stuff and put them... I was in the tower. No way. We'll have to get some horses and put it in the stables over there. I think if you equip them with either armor or a saddle, then they won't despawn because they have items in their inventory. It's gone now. Sad day. Sadness noises. It's okay. Don't worry. We will have horses in our castle. Not to worry. We need a cavalry. Don't worry, my friend. We will. We have like a coliseum set up over there, and I'm excited to build that. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a big project, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it because it's going to be done pretty much exclusively on streams. I might do a few more tutorials on building slash other things, like definitely the storage system. I'll do a tutorial on that. But it all depends on if I have anything that I feel like worth doing a tutorial on. Do I have a stream schedule? Yes, I do. I stream on Friday and Sunday evenings from 7:30 to 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. So that is my stream schedule. I think I set it up, at least I tried to set up the stream schedule so that it was posted on the Twitch account, the Twitch channel, but I might not have. We'll see how that goes. All right, I think this is done. At least the height, I think. Do you guys think that's a good height? Should we make it any taller? Or should we start working on the battlements and some of the other decorations? You just didn't look. Hey, you know what? No worries. I didn't look either. Once I'd set it up, I was like, nah, I'm not going to go check it to make sure it's good. Think it's a good height? Okay, so what I'm thinking is we're going to want to get some stairs on us and then some basalt. And I'm thinking every couple of blocks, maybe like, so this is going to be the castle wall, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe every 5 blocks we'll put a basalt pillar that goes up. I think the basalt is a pretty good highlight block. Yeah, like that. And then another 5 will go 1, 2, wait, that's 5, right? 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, that's only 4 blocks. Ugh, it's gonna bother me. I've got to tear it down. I'm just realizing now that I could have built the second pillar on that side, and then I wouldn't have had to tear it down again. But that's a big brain move, and I don't have a big brain. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th block. Eek, not like that. Just like that. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we just have to make sure. All right, that looks good. And then we'll go another 5 blocks, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this block, we'll do a... We'll even do that so that it... Oh, it doesn't stay. Lame. And then I think we'll go and do some walls, like Blackstone walls up the side of it. I think that would look pretty cool. Kind of give it a little bit of depth. You know what? I am going to bite the bullet. I'm going to go get some scaffolding because I have so much bamboo and so much string, but I never have used it because I want to do it on one of the tutorials. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the base and get us some scaffolding. It really is. Scaffolding is such a lifesaver. It's like real life. Basically. Except scaffolding in Minecraft is so much more powerful. It's so overpowered. Literally. Honestly, I could probably just explain the crafting recipe and it'd be fine. But we'll go in here and grab a whole bunch of bamboo. Of course, I don't have like any room in my inventory. We'll grab some string. Don't let me forget that Blackstone. Perfect, that'll be enough. My building methods are not OSHA compliant. They're probably not. Where did I put that Blackstone? I put it somewhere in here. There it is. Thank you, Hayline, for keeping my head straight. Scaffolding. And that's looking pretty cool as it comes into the distance. You like it when it rains? Well, I'm glad. Somebody's got to. Just kidding. I enjoy it. There's not very many features in Minecraft that I dislike. So... The rain looks really funny in your opinion. I agree. I love the snow, though, in Minecraft. It looks so gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to break out some of our scaffolding, and booyah! I need to get the walls back out. How else do you make it look in-game built on blocks and pixels? Yeah, seriously. There's not really a good way. Oh my goodness. Building with basalt. Yeah, I'm telling you, scaffolding is so overpowered. And then you just break the bottom block, and then the whole tower comes down. You can pick it up nice and easy. Yes, there are thunderstorms. They're kind of terrifying, honestly, to say the least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in the next update, the Caves update, they did announce that they were going to install add to the game a lightning rod. Caves update, yes, yeah, basically. Everybody's so hyped about that, including me. I'm so stoked. They're going to be adding lightning rods, which is going to attract lightning away from other blocks that possibly could be flammable, like wool and wood and stuff like that. A lot of people's houses have gone up in flames because of lightning storms. You hope it lives up to that hype. I agree. What am I doing? I'm looking for Blackstone. I mean, I have the walls right here. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll put in another stair block. How is this looking? I'm not sure how this is looking. The Blackstone walls don't really stand out that much. Maybe we should make them out of polished Blackstone. That might look cool. Is that chicken okay? Can you attach it to animals? It's just spun down the cliff. Yeah, the chickens don't really die when they fall off. They don't really have any fall damage because they just kind of flap their wings and float down slowly. Let's make some polished Blackstone walls and see if that does any better, because I'm not sure if I like that. It just really it looks the same, you know? I'm gonna fly up here. Hopefully I can land on the... Ugh, got it. If only you could fly with chickens like in Zelda, basically. Thank you. I thought it was a pretty good landing. Anyway, let's try this with the polished basalt. Ah, that still even blends in with that. We might just have to go with just the... Maybe we could try and go like this and surround the walls. The polished basalt, that would at least give it some depth. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So we could just remove this whole thing and put basalt like this. We could use regular stone. That would look good too. I don't know, what do you think? Should we do regular stone or should we stick with that? Those creepers are trying to sneak up on me. I totally swore I just thought I saw a creeper. Was it just this guy? I think it was just this guy. I think you guys are right. We'll go try and get some stone. And and add that to the build. I think that would look the best. I need to grab some more rockets. Man, my inventory is an absolute nightmare right now. Let's put some of this away, and then we can go back and grab some stone. Oh, we'll definitely want to incorporate the pig faces as well. Those will be good. Anyway, let's head back and grab some normal stone. Yeah, the inventory always gets messy when I'm building. The pig faces. Oh, they're like my favorite block. I'll have to show you it when we land. But they're so funny. They're so cute. They have like little pig faces on them. You can kind of see the texture, like the little pig snout. They were kind of like an Easter egg that was added with the piglins in the 1.16 update, the Nether update, and that looks they look honestly pretty good, and they like have little snouts on them. It's like they have like a little pig face. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I love your avatar just flailing in the menu when you fly, basically. Okay, let's grab some stone. Oh, oof, we are almost out. Don't tell me. No, I had that stone with me the entire time in the ender chest. I feel so dumb. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess we'll just slot that back in the ender chest and we'll get it when we get there. What a waste of 2 rockets. By the way, if you want to conserve on rockets when you're flying, the 45-45 trick is fantastic. That helps me. If you fly up as high as you can and then you angle down at a 45-degree angle until you're almost to the floor and then angle back up at another 45-degree angle, you'll go up to pretty much the same height. So it's like infinite flying. If you had a dime for every time I did that. Yeah, me too. Oh, that was like perfect. Except now all of our stone is down there. It was worth it for the flailing avatar. Glad you had fun. Just kidding, I had a lot of fun too. Let's grab these stone brick walls. Maybe if we don't like the stone bricks, we can try just the... Well, now the stone kind of blends into the basalt. Maybe we'll just remove the middle basalt, kind of like we were doing initially. And see how that works. We need our scaffolding. Oops. Goodness gracious. Keep the basalt. On the sides, you like this. They have different enough textures. I guess you're right. I don't know. Let's build one or two of them, and then we'll see how it looks from a distance. Oh, why did I come up here? Ah, I'm so dumb. We're gonna need to... Maybe you need another accent color for the smaller wall section. Possibly. Oof. I'm gonna take that one out last. Haha. Big brain move. Yes, that is why we need feather falling. Let's grab some more of these stone bricks and we'll turn them all into walls. You love that my netherite armor is so OP I can just fall without having to worry about it. Yeah, pretty much. It's so nice. Although that is a pretty good height. I lost a lot of hearts, like 3 hearts wearing my, oh dang it, my netherite armor. I guess I don't have my chest plate on. Oof. Yes, I have netherite boots, leggings, helmet, and I'm not wearing my chest plate right now because I'm using my elytra, but you're not that far yet. I'm a big fan of the netherite. I think that was a great addition to the game. It was just kind of like a quality of life feature, honestly, because the diamond was pretty overpowered with all the enchantments by itself. But now that we have netherite as well, it's just like, it's kind of like a quality of life feature more than anything else. Let's go check that out from a distance. I want to see how that looks, if that just blends too much when we get far away. How does that look? Do you like that? You can tell the difference. The scaffolding fall is adorable. I don't know. You can't really tell with the basalt pillar in the middle of that bend right there, can you? I don't know. I think it looks good. I'm just wondering, like, if we could do some more with it. I can't decide. Maybe we'll run with it right now, and then I will... if it bothers me too much, I can change it. We can definitely add some stairs and stuff around the base. There is not a marble right now, but there will be. I mean, I'm not totally sure that it will be marble, but in the caves update, they did tease a new type of stone variant, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I could use dark oak. Oh, maybe wood would be a good idea. Beechwood? Are you talking about like what are those trees called? The little white trees? Oh man, I can't remember their name. Birchwood. We could do something like that at the base of these things so they kind of look a little bit more volume. Concrete, that would be a good idea. See, we've got a bit of spruce wood on us. We could try doing some spruce fences. Let's see, we got a crafting table here. Let's get some fences going on. And of course I broke my scaffolding so that I could look at it. Too high. That's what these streams are for though, right? You guys help me figure out all of the... Oh shoot. Ah. all of the good build ideas, what looks good and what doesn't, because I am not an artsy person. So yeah, at least the scaffolding is quick to put back up. You're right. It is really nice. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Do you think that looks good enough, or do you think we should go with maybe like some concrete walls? Lighter. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I don't have very much sand at the base. We could go to a desert and just go ham with all of the sand mining and stuff. So we can get enough sand for our concrete, because you have to mix sand and gravel. Yeah, I'm thinking concrete walls would look pretty good on this, because we definitely want to give it some depth to it so that it's not just it doesn't stand out too bad, or so it doesn't just look super thick, you know. Crimson red. Oh yeah, that would look cool. Maybe we could do like a dark red or something. Concrete, maybe like that color. Oh yeah, I think that would look really cool. It would look royal, right? That's what we're going for. Those trees from the nether, we totally could use crimson wood and make crimson wood fences, but I think the walls, just that extra thick material, would look a bit better than fences. Personally, I think the concrete might be worth going and getting that for. We definitely will include the warped woods in the builds. I think the purple of the crimson wood looks really good, as well as the bluish purple from the warped wood. I think those look good. Yes, we can color concrete, and it is one of my favorite things. I love concrete. It looks really good. So we'll throw this stone back in here because it looks like we probably won't need it. I think I'm going to pack up just for the sake of sanity, because my inventory is really cluttered right now. And then we can go out and get a bunch of sand. Any darker color would be good. Red, purple, blue. Yeah, either way, I mean, you guys can tell me what you think is the most. We won't be able to build anything right now because I don't have sand, like I said, but we can grab a shulker box, head over to one of these deserts, and just get a crap ton of sand. And we can go try some different colors of concrete. I should make my gas blaster for the next video. That might be a good idea. That will definitely be one of the upcoming videos, I think. I'm not sure how ready it is yet. I still have some design work that I need to do for the gas blaster. Black and red are your favorite colors. Sounds good. Let's go nuts. My favorite colors are green and purple. Yeah. So if you guys think that would look good, that would be fun. But I'm also not super partial to it. I think a red would look really royal. Maybe purple would also look pretty good. Activate the sand vacuum, basically. This is why I think that Steve is so overpowered, because the ability to just have thousands of cubic meters of sand just in your pockets, that's just beyond me. Oh my goodness, I forgot my bed. Ah, lame. I always forget something, right? There's always something I forget. Steven Smash, though. Yeah, pretty much. I'm so excited about that. Pretty much this last couple of weeks have just been crazy with the new releases and stuff. It's like all in 1 week, Steve was added to Smash, and the Cave update was announced and at Minecon Live. It was just crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. Almost a 10-foot arm span. Pretty much. Oh, it's over there. So many people were mad? Oh, I didn't realize that a lot of people were angry. Yeah, I saw like a few like Reddit streams. What do they call those? Like threads. And they said like the prompt was like, if you could go to any video game, what would be the video game if you could keep the superpower from the game, or the abilities or any items and such. And a lot of people were saying things like Skyrim or Dungeons and Dragons or such, things like that, so that they could have like the magic abilities and stuff. And I'm like, Minecraft all the way. I'd go and play it safe and get some shulker boxes, and then take back the ability to just have my entire house inside of my pockets. Pick that any day. They just wanted different characters to be available first. Fair enough. That is a real struggle. Yeah, and a 64 stack of cubic meter diamonds. Pretty much. Like I said, overpowered. Nintendo has a crap ton of contracts right now. It's kind of crazy. All the entities on the floor are starting to make the game stutter. It doesn't matter what kind of computer build you have. There are ways to break it, basically, in Minecraft. You can just overload it so much. Like if we were to AFK at the Guardian farm for more than like 10 minutes or so, I'm pretty sure we would corrupt the game file, and it would crash my computer, because it just generates so many entities. That farm can destroy your computer if you're not careful with it. That's why we installed that safety switch, which I was a little surprised when I first used that farm. Saw that farm from Silent Whisper, from his channel. He didn't have any sort of safety feature like that or anything. And I'm sure like if I built that without a safety feature, I would just be like over there doing something absent-mindedly, like I wouldn't be thinking about it, and I would just break the game.
Kingdom Hearts. Now that is a game I haven't played in a long time. It's a good game though. I really like that game. Okay, that's a lot of sand. Let's go throw it in the shulker box. We can do more. You gonna take off, gonna figure out dinner? Yes, go get some dinner. That is definitely a good thing. It's kind of late though, 9 o'clock. Anyway, have fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. We'll be back here on Sunday, same time, doing some more streaming. Probably working on the castle wall if we haven't run out of resources. We might be back in the nether mining for Blackstone. Okay, it all got so much quieter now that Hayaline left. Just kidding. What enchantments does your shovel have? My shovel has Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and Mending. I would like to have Efficiency 5 on it, but I haven't put in the time to do all the enchanting for it. But it is it's a good trusty shovel. Unfortunately, though, if you play on realms and such, Unbreaking 3 is pretty much busted. So it has a lot of block lag. Like you will mine up the block really fast, like we're doing now, and it'll use up the durability on your tool, but then the block will still be there, and you'll have to do it again. So it's just a really pain in the butt, and so you can't use Unbreaking 3 on like any of your tools if you're in a realm or on a server, which is unfortunate. But for us, we're just on a single player world, so we can use it as much as we want. Thankfully. Disney is kind of a monopoly right now. Even though technically it's illegal in the United States to have a monopoly like Disney has. Which, I don't know, maybe they have some sort of legal loophole that they used. But there's like some serious laws against a company consuming a smaller company for financial gain and stuff like that. So I don't know how they were able to just consume all of those different entities. But I mean, I don't know, I'm sure they did it legally. Is that just for Bedrock or for Java 2? Which, for the Unbreaking 3 glitch, that I believe is just for Bedrock. Because Bug Rock. But it's not too bad. I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers that do play on Realms, and they just don't put Unbreaking 3 on their tools. And it's kind of an inconvenience because you have to go to experience farms more often to mend your tools. But I mean, it still works. It's not too bad. It's not technically a monopoly, but basically the same thing. Yeah, technicalities. Always gets you. Okay, I think we have enough sand, and we have a lot of gravel, I believe, back in the base. So we should be able to just go back and make... Oh, look at the birdie! The parrot, I think, right? Or are these parakeets? Oh, I love them. They're so cute. Ah! Okay, let's head back to our base where I have all the gravel. I say base, but it's just the farmhouse. And we can go... Experience fixes your equipment if you have the mending enchantment on it. If just like a normal equipment does not mend, so it will break eventually, but you can get mending to use experience to basically recharge all of your tools. And that is an enchantment that cannot be obtained from an enchanting table. We can only get it from villagers. So we can see here we have our Sir Menzelot, who gives us mending trades, and that is fantastic. Love that. That is probably my favorite enchantment in the game. Let's get a bunch of sand. Oh, we don't have as much gravel as I thought. I don't have any more inventory space. Okay, let's look for red dye. Oops, I tilted my flower. Do I have some poppies. Oh, you know what? Over at the iron farm, we have so many poppies from the iron farm. It's literally ridiculous how many poppies we have. So we can just hop over here and make a whole ton of red dye from that. Yeah, look at that. So many poppies. You should mend up your tools right before the end of the stream. I like watching the Guardians die. Sounds good. We will definitely make that happen. Looks like we're nearing the end of the stream already. Man, time has been flying and we haven't gotten that much done. Sad day. Put some naughty Guardians in the Guardian blender. Yeah, we are definitely going to do that. Let's see. Let's make some red concrete powder and see how this stuff looks. Because concrete cannot be converted, cannot be crafted directly. You can place it as concrete powder, and then you have to use water to convert it, just like in real life. But unlike in real life, the water is kind of like a catalyst and not necessarily the exact same. So we can just build this thing and then put water and let it flow all the way down. Let's see, are we converted all the way? I think we are. Now we can just take all of this up. Like the look of concrete powder. I like the look of it as well. It makes for a really interesting texture, like almost like a carpet texture. I was considering using concrete powder as like a carpet texture for the castle, but then the Nether update came out and the Nether wart blocks are so much easier to get, and therefore I don't know, I really like the look of the Nether wart blocks as a carpet texture. I think they look really good. To be honest, as I learned tonight. Glad we're all learning things, because that's important. Oh well. I guess that's going down the hole. Oof. Don't want that. Oh no, did it break the flower down there for the bees? I hope not. We have to be careful as well when we're taking this down that we don't tear out the the cobblestone on our house. All right. Yeah, the flower is still good. Okay. If I had a dime for every time I did that as well. Yeah, story of my life. Social media is crazy these days. Yeah, I agree. It's a little overrated, but it's fun, definitely. I mean, what I'm doing right now is social media. Oh man, I did that again. All right. Oh, we lost one. Where did the other one go? There it is. Fell in the ocean. Okay, I think that is enough for right now. I'm gonna go store all of this dye and the... I am gonna make a honey farm. That is on the list of things to do, but it is kind of further down on the list than some other things. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to overflow. This is why we need a new base, guys. I just need to remember where that concrete powder is and not forget about it. Can throw that in there. Where is the cactus? Yeah, well, we're working on it, basically. You know, I'll just smelt the cactus. I know I have room for that. We can put this in here. Okay, let's go back to the build site really quick and just try out some of these concrete walls. Oh man, I'm just starting to think now. I have this sinking feeling in my stomach that you can't make walls with concrete. That would be really sad. Because I just spent all this time going and getting concrete. Oh well, we will make it work, even if it means removing the basalt or something. I don't know. We'll see. It just might not be a recipe that is in the game already, so I'm not sure. I just assume that it is because most of the stone variants have it, but concrete might not technically be a stone type because it's like a ceramic. Let's see. Oh no! Oh, we went through all that effort. Dang it. Doesn't even work. Okay. What if we put... I'm having some ideas. Use it as the pillar. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it does look good with the Blackstone. Oh, it looks really good. Unfortunately, no. Well, we can't make polished basalt walls. I'm not sure if we can make... Oh, I think I converted all of my basalt into polished basalt. That's unfortunate. Let me double check that. Yeah, you can't make... That stinks. We could still use the stone walls, though, around them. Could use these. Yeah, those would look good. Yeah, I love that. Okay, that looks good. For this one, what are we going to do? Because we don't want to put it directly in front of it, do we? Maybe we could do something like that? Good question. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. But then if we want to be symmetrical, then we'll put it like that, but then that like doesn't leave very much. Maybe we'll go like that for this one. It won't look exactly the same, but it'll be close enough. Yeah, you can see the reds on the sides, the corners. I like that personally. I think red concrete is a winner here, and we'll probably use red concrete in some of the other structures as well to kind of keep the theme the same. And we might and we'll definitely use some of the other warped woods and such. Oof. Ugh. Did I take the bed and leave it over there? I didn't, did I? No, it's in my inventory. Okay. I've made so many derps this stream. Hope you guys can forgive me. I'll have to go get some more stone. I think this is looking really good. Well, at least I'm not alone, I guess. Thanks for comforting me. Now let's grab some more concrete. You've yet to graduate from a dirt hut in Minecraft. We all start at that point, so you're not alone. And honestly, it all just depends on how much time you're willing to put into it. Because this game can be a really time-consuming game just because of how grindy it can be. So like if you're not willing to put in the time, like don't worry about it, it's totally okay. We'll grab some more concrete. It eats my life, basically. Mine too. Let's see if we can't pull this stunt off. I'm gonna try and... Yeah! Pro gamer move. Just kidding. I pretend like I'm a pro gamer. Really, I'm the imposter among us. Please tell me you guys got my reference. Okay, let's go ahead. Red was not the imposter. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark out all of these guys. I'm kind of suspicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. Very suspicious. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. I counted that right, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. You don't get that reference. It's from that new game, Imposter. So that game is so fun. It's so like simple, but it's so funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. Never heard this song before. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically Mafia. Yes. Mafia and Werewolf had a baby. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. 2, and then we're to our wall. Perfect. Oh my goodness, it's almost time. And I promised you guys that we were going to go over and use the Guardian farm before the end of the stream. Man, I just get so carried away when I'm building and stuff. Sorry. Blend the Guardians. Yeah, it's time. I was thinking about doing like a mini series on the YouTube channel where we did Among Us, but I don't know. I've been debating on it. Plus, I don't know if I want to spend the money on it right now. It's just such a simple game. Maybe I'll just do it on my phone. So we'll let that go for a minute or so. Man, I've got to turn down the volume. I don't know if it's blaring your guys' ears, but it's really loud on my end. Turn that down to like there. Yeah, it got really loud. Good to know I'm not alone. Man, it'd be really funny if that guy just wandered into the nether portal and went to the killing chamber. Okay, that's probably pretty good. I don't know how long that was exactly. Thanks for all the feedback, by the way, on the stream and building projects and such. You guys really are an ideal audience. You guys are awesome. Alright, let's go see how many Guardians we have to blend. Well, thank you. I try really hard. I think it's a lot of fun. Now that is what I'm talking about. Let's see. We've got... And then we can just stand right here and collect all of the glorious experience. Oh, I love this farm. It's so good. Music to my ears. Yeah, basically. This is fantastic. I hate Guardians. They have been the death of me more times than I wish to recount. Unfortunately, my bow doesn't have mending on it. It has infinity and mending are like an either or. You can only have one of them. And personally, I'd only rather carry a 1 or 2 arrows instead of having to carry a whole ton of arrows around all the time and always having to load those up. So if my bow breaks, I'll just enchant another one. We've got an infinite source of experience. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, we'll take some of these blocks maybe and craft them up. I need to expand this storage system and do an automated sorting system with this farm, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. As you can see, I've been kind of lazy. And as you can also see, this pumps out so much fish. It's ridiculous how much fish this farm makes. So I'll be eating fish for the foreseeable future. Yum. Basically, I love fish. Fish is great. It's a good food. Anyway, let's head back over to the farmhouse, and I think we'll end the stream over there. I need to make my fish cooker. I do have my fish cooker. Down in this little hole in my caving system, we have this little furnace set up. Looks like we ran out of fuel. But we just have a chest full of our food that we filter into this furnace via hopper. We have a hopper here where we can input fuel, and then an output hopper that puts all of the fish into the chest. So I usually have that going all the time. I need to get some more coal and get that running. But anyway. So let's go back here. We'll change it to here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being part of the stream. I really have enjoyed having you guys here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for a wonderful time. This has really been a fun stream. And I hope to see you guys all next time on Sunday. So Sunday evening at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, we'll be streaming again. And then during the week, I'll be putting out some more videos. And so I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I sure am. Anyway, my name has been ClickFlow, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.